stained by Cheryl. Nice tree. Nice dogwood tree in front. This was the builder's house, chosen for himself. He did a nice job building it. Of the house from the west. Nice brick fireplace. Notice a different color painting that Bud and Cheryl painted, contrasting colors and brick.
Neighbor Mike.
This is me. Would you like a new car?
How are you?
Good. How you doing with this?
Very good. We're going to be very sad to miss this neighbor in particular, but sometimes life has to go on.
What a nice day.
Up the cul-de-sac. As you can see, another house also built by the builder. It's all the way up there. It's very similar looking to our house, except that it's not brick and does not have the window dormers in the front. This gives you a good idea of the neighborhood. This is a view from the corner of the house. We're going into the backyard and just wanted to give you an idea of how big the front yard actually is. And our extended driveway and the Jetta with the new spoiler.
This is the view from the yard. Notice how deep the yard goes. Can't see any of the houses behind us. The yard. House looks pretty big. You can also see the nice paint job we did of the house and of the screen enclosed porch. The screen enclosed porch is the room that we've enjoyed most here. Spent many nights here and had many parties. You can also see through the porch the French door that leads out from the living room to the screen enclosed porch. Through the entrance hall. In the entrance hall, there is a center hall closet. It's a great hiding place for kids. There's good travel through the house. From the living room, from the hall, you can enter either into the dining room or the living room. Although this house only has 5 rooms, plus a screen enclosed porch, every room is quite large. The floors in every room have been recently sanded and polyurethane. All rooms have been painted, and the molding has been painted a different color to contrast with the wallpaper or paint. Notice throughout the house that there are solid paneled wood doors with glass knobs. This is a big living room. The fireplace is tiled. The Queen Anne chairs. The one to the left there is Bud's corner. The Queen Anne chairs and the desk are from the same era. The rubber plant is outgrowing its home.
Just briefly, this is the view from the west living room window. You can see up the cul-de-sac little difficult here to see through this glass. And if you notice, it's very difficult to say, but you have a nice view of the cul-de-sac from this window. Here's our door in the front, and as you can see, you get a good view, also a good reflection of the lamp in the background from this front window.
Here you have the French door leading out to the porch. It's good air circulation in the summer with this door open. Here we have a view from the living room into the kitchen. There's a bath, a guest bathroom off the kitchen. The guest bath is quite cozy. Just about brush your teeth and go to the bathroom at the same time, according to Bud at least. But this guest bathroom has served its purpose. Kitchen. The additions that we put in were, we modernized this kitchen. A new floor, which has really been a nice addition. It's brightened up the kitchen. A counter. We have a view from the kitchen to the living room. You have doors to close off the kitchen if you'd like. Glass shelf that Bud put above the window to hang the plants. The African violets seem to be enjoying it. Cabinets, are freshly painted with the help of all the hermits. The counter that Bud built. It's only got 2 seats, but it's really served its purpose well for us. From the window, from the kitchen window, if you can see, you can't see now, but you normally do have a nice view of the yard. This is the door to the basement, and this is the door to the dining room, to the formal dining room.
Well, let's do this first.
Screen closed porch from the kitchen. There's a nice view, a beautiful view of the yard. This is also freshly painted. There's 2 ways to enter and exit from the screen closed porch. You can enter from the French doors, enter back into the living room. You can enter also back into the kitchen. The screen closed porch is private. We spent some time here, eating, hanging out, and entertaining. Recently redecorated by Bud and Cheryl Herman. New formal curtains to match the wallpaper, new candelabras, a silk floral arrangement, Chinese carpet. Have all been new additions that we've made. This room is small, but we have had 8 people for dinner. Room back into the entrance foyer, which is the beginning of the house. Now we go up to the second floor, up the stairs.
Okay, we are now at the upstairs of the house. In the hallway you have 3 choices. You can walk directly forward into our very nice tiny bathroom. Nice tile. As you can see, the window is such that they cannot look in, the many blinds Cheryl and I put in. And as we go to the left or the east, you enter the second bedroom, or as we have it, or den. You have one window looking out. You have a nice dormer window here. And as you can see from the couch, we have a nice little view with the TV and VCR. Also, as you go back here, okay, we have Cheryl's favorite room in the house. And here's a quite expansive walk-in closet that on occasion Cheryl does get lost in there. We have some of our pictures up on the wall here from our honeymoon and my trip to Europe during school. And also on this wall, as you can see, I zoom in here, we have Bud's pride and joy, his favorite activity, surfing. Okay. And then as we walk across here, we walk into the master bedroom, which I can see Cheryl trying to hide. Okay. As she's pointing out here, our linen closet. Again, the wood panel door with the glass knobs. And after we pass the linen closet, we get into the master bedroom. Here's the ceiling fan that Dad and myself installed. Unfortunately, this is staying with the house. We have 3 windows in this quite large master bedroom. There's Bud's bureau, Dad's old desk, and Bud and Cheryl's bill desk. And we have the picture that Christine gave me for our wedding, gave us. We have Bud's closet in here. And over on this side, we have Cheryl's bureau. We have a window overlooking the backyard. And in this corner, we have what we call our wedding corner. As you can see, there's a nice picture of Bud and Cheryl on their wedding day at the Binghamton. There is the candle that Bill and Gail lit on our wedding day. Some pictures of my lovely wife, of myself and my lovely wife, and my lovely wife and myself again. There is our framed invitation that Leanne was nice enough to do for us. And here we have the LAHYC calendar, so we know exactly what's going on down at the yacht club. Okay, and as you see here, as I zoom back, the bedroom is really quite large. And again, as you can see upstairs here, we have again a nicely finished hardwood oak floors. Okay, and that just about wraps up. And here again is where my bureau is, and another nice dormer window. And that just about wraps up the tour of 59 Wilkins Drive. We finished the tour of the house. Cheryl would like to say a few concluding words. And here we have my lovely wife.
When we moved into this house, it was built in
Bud and myself, we really worked hard and made this house beautiful. And it did pay off. Matter of fact, the first people who saw the house bought it. We will have our fond memories of 59 Wilkins Drive, but now it's time for us to move on. The house is beautiful, well constructed. It was the builder's house, and there's been tremendous care that has been taken in building this house. We've enjoyed it immensely. We hope that we will enjoy our new house as much.
Okay, and here is our house in Ho Ho Kus. We've closed today, just September 17th, 1986. We are now tenants in Dumont. As you can see, this house, although pretty, is in need of work. If I zoom in here, you can see some of the work that has to be done on the windows that aren't peeling. Although the paint job on the stucco is nice. If you notice here, we have a very nice slate roof up here. It's really quite a big, charming, although in need of some tender, loving care house. Okay. As we go back here, you can see it's a very nice neighborhood. As we go up the street here, we've introduced ourselves to all the neighbors. And here we have a neighbor walking up. We'll stop getting here. And all the way down there, unfortunately, I'll try to zoom up on it. You can see Route 17. In fact, you can more than just see it, you can hear it. Now what they're doing down there is they're putting up a 10-foot sound barrier that hopefully will quiet things down. In fact, it's under construction right now down there. So scan back on this side of the street here. Well manicured lawns. This house in particular is very pretty. It's the house right next to ours. Two down from ours. This one is next to ours here. Also a nice house. Okay, and let's take you round to the backyard and we can take a look at that. See, enter the backyard here. It is quite nicely landscaped, and we have good privacy. And as you can see, we have a decently deep lawn. We would say estimate as deep as the Dumont lawn, not quite as wide. And
Wider.
And wider. Sorry. Thank you for the correction, Joel. Obviously wider than the Dumont lawn. As we go back, see how deep it goes. Although it does need some weeding, it's in basically good shape. And as you can see over here, our neighbor's lawn is really quite nice. There's some pretty flowers. That's the neighbor's house. And here's our house with the sun on it. We have the kitchen all the way over to the right, the powder room, and then the family room, which is behind. Thank you, which is behind the living room, and all the way over on the right, I missed it, is our screen enclosed porch. Let me zoom in to see the one major deficiency in this house compared to the house in Dumont. You notice it's a teeny screen enclosed porch compared to our Dumont screen enclosed porch. So you can see we have a quite beautiful and expansive slate roof. The dormer off the back is for our bathroom, which really is quite large, again, relative to the Dumont master bathroom. As you can see, we have a nice tree. Our plants here, as you see, those are all weeds. Used to be flowers. They'll be taken down. We'll put grass there and hopefully a nice deck and maybe an enlarged screen enclosed porch for my lovely wife. As you can see, it is quite nice here. Here's our neighbor on our left. Very nice house, very nice lawn. But if you notice, you can still hear Route 17. But let's take you inside and show you all the beautiful rooms we have in this house. It really is quite nice. Quite spectacular looking. I don't know if you can see the pretty colors here, but it really is quite blue. White Cheryl is holding the door for us to enter.
Come in.
Thank you very much. hold on 1 second. Let me make an adjustment here. Okay, and press one button. Okay, and now we shall enter the house. There is an entrance foyer. As we walk in, and there's a nice little bookshelf across from the entrance foyer. As you can see, it's a nice view outside.
You can leave the door open.
We'll leave the door open, let in a little more light. There's a closet here, guest closet for the coats. And as you walk in from the entranceway here into the living room. Okay, and as you can see, there's nothing done right now, but we plan to do a lot. Here we have our hardwood floors that will be done over. We're going to have them sanded and polyurethane Thursday and Friday before we move in. But we just wanted to give you an idea of what our house was like in Ho Ho Kus before we moved in. So you can see this wallpaper is in much need of repair. So we take the room, so we scan the room, you can see some of the built-ins. Here we have a bookshelf in the front. Look at all those built-ins. Looking out the front window. And over here we scan, you go past the entrance foyer. Here is our fireplace, which is distinctly modern. There's a nice mirror up there, which I'm waving in right now. So you move back here, you have an entrance into the hallway and where the guest bathroom is. We walk down here, we walk into one of our most prized additions relative to our Dumont house. It's a really, really nice family room. As you can see, this is looking out our family room in the back. Beautiful view of the backyard. You can go all the way back there. The glass rather kind of distorts that. As you see, it's quite a view. Okay, and as we go back in here, you can see we have nice wood paneling. And this room is really quite big too. This looks out in the front. Another window in the family room, which is nice. And this one, as you can see, that we have very, very nice blinds in here. These are wooden blinds, very nice. It's all wooden room. But we were very happy to see this room because we thought it was something that we always needed and didn't have in the Dumont house. It really is quite nice. We're looking forward to decorating it there. And as we go further along here, okay, we have to our right, as you walk to your right, you have a master bath.
Master bath?
Rather the
Quite a difference.
It's hard to get this in, but what we have here is you walk into this one entrance here. You have a window looking out, but you can't look out. Mirrors over here. You have extra storage space right here. It's hard to see with this camera. But anyway, you're in this separate room, and then you actually walk in to the toilet room. So this master bathroom, turn on the light here, it's actually two rooms in one. And from this you have a window that you can see outside. Smiles here. And again we have another camera, and now you can see photographer. As you can see, we have a very interesting setup in here. As we exit the one room in the bath and now exit the other room, we get out to the hallway and into the kitchen before we take you upstairs.
In the dining room.
In the dining room and garage. Okay, as we go out here, we have the screen enclosed porch. As you can see, relative to, although it has a nice slate floor, relative to the screen enclosed porch in Dumont, there's really not much comparison. Very small, but again you have a very nice view of the backyard. It's very Very nice, quiet, peaceful.
Route 17 in the background.
Okay, and now we have our lovely modern eating kitchen. Actually, this kitchen is slated to be totally removed from the premises with a new kitchen in its place. Hopefully within the next 6 months or so, this will happen. This is the view from where Cheryl and myself will be helping each other do the dishes and so forth. And this is the view while you do the dishes. Over here, we have another window, and this will be, hopefully, albeit a small, but a breakfast area where we put table and chairs. So that'll be nice. And again, from this table, although the window's kind of high, maybe only I will get a nice view, but hopefully Cheryl also will have a nice view of the backyard while we're eating our breakfast with the little one that hopefully will be on the way, that is on the way. Okay, as you can see, there's a door in the kitchen, closing, separating you off from the hallway there. And that's where you go back out to the hallway. And if you look around here, we have where the refrigerator and cabinets are. We have 3 doors here. Cheryl, why don't you close that door for a second? See, that's a door. There's a swinging door into the dining room. What we have is the basement door. And over here we go into the garage. Not too much here, but the point I'd like to make here is that it's accessible. The garage is attached to the house where you can enter the house from inside the garage, which is very nice, which we didn't have in Dumont. Now as you open this swinging door into the dining room, you can see, although decorations-wise it's not nice, the potential is there. The wallpaper is not very good, but the molding in this house is nicer than the Dumont house, and I look forward to making this very nice. Not this winter, next winter. But the main point here is that the dining room is considerably larger than the Dumont dining room. It's really quite a large dining room. We can really put a lot in here. We don't have a dining room table right now, but we look forward to getting one. And there we go. And putting a nice dining room set in here. Okay, and now we shall go upstairs to see all the lovely rooms we have up there. Okay, and as we get back into the hallway, see this nice stairway here. Okay, you walk up here, it's really nice. And then you get all the way up. I'm going to replace this railing, hopefully you can see it's pretty nouveau, ugly. And as you go upstairs, the first room to our left, what we call the blue room, is very busy type of blue wallpaper. We have a nice closet. This is the front window, which has blinds which will be going. We have built-in closets, as you can see here, built-in drawers rather, on either side, which is a nice feature throughout this house, all the built-ins. And we have this little door window here that looks out over this side and in front of that's a garage roof there. Really quite nice. This hopefully will be the baby's room, which is expected to arrive in May. There's the carrier. It's a little tight. And over here Okay, and as we continue the tour, we are in the room directly up from the stairs in the hallway. And as you can see, this is another dormer window. This is actually over the garage, so you have 2 doors here. There are really shelves on either side. They're supposed to be closets, but they have shelves in them. They can be easily modified. And over here, we have storage, which is really convenient. It goes the entire length of this wall here. So it's really nice. And as you can see in this room here, there's Cheryl resting. This has been a long day for Cheryl. And all the way down here, this is all our hallway here, and that's the master bedroom all the way down there. Then as you walk out here, you get into the hallway, and there's a linen closet right here. As you walk out, there's the bathroom entrance there, and over here is that bedroom that we just took you into. Okay, let's go down further out and look around into the bathroom and master bedroom. You can see there's a tremendous view from outside the bathroom window. And over here we have very nice tile. And we have two windows on either side of the sink. Again, the photographer. And then over here on this side, we have the shower stall, which is a separate unit from the bath, and the toilet. And again, a nice tile. Wallpaper, well, it needs something to be desired, definitely. But as you can see, the bathroom is quite big relative, again, to Dumont bathroom. Turn myself around here. And as we walk out here again, you can see the hallway. That's Cheryl.
Come on, bud. Stop.
She's had enough, apparently. She doesn't want me to show the rest of the house. But we only have one more room, the master bedroom. Well, hopefully we're going to take that air conditioner out too, and we don't have to bother with this. We're now in the expansive master bedroom. Over there is my closet. We have, again, built-in drawers in this room that Cheryl and I, on either side of the room, we will divide. We have a window over here, and we have a window over here. As we walk over here, see out this window, this is out the front of the house. Okay, and also that looks out the front of the house. There's my closet. Here is one of Cheryl's closets. And over here, she has another closet. And over here, we have storage again going along this wall. And as you look out from the master bedroom, you can see the banister, which will hopefully be replaced, the hallway, and the stairs leading downstairs. And that ends our tour of Ho Ho Kus. We'll hopefully add to this tape once we have fixed up this house and made it house beautiful, similar to our house in Dumont. Thank you and good night. 24th, 1990. I just wanted to make a quick tour of the house here to give you an update since we've moved in. Which, gosh, I can't even remember now, but I guess it's all the way back in '86. Right now the living room is under construction. As you can see, everything's taken out. And the dining room has all of our furniture in it. This is the front door. Here's our guest closet. Still, as you can see, everything is under construction. Lots of dust. And now we're at the stage where we're able to wash down the walls and start painting and wallpapering. And as you can see, it is quite a big project. There's a couple of interesting things I at least wanted to show you before we wallpapered. And that is first, if you can see here, the drawings by the mantle of, I guess, the original builder, Howard Chilcroft, had planned on making this mantle a little differently than he finally did. And also, if you look on this side, we have similar drawings. There's actually planning on what he was going to do. And up a little higher, you can see actually the fireplace with labeled here. It says plate glass mirror. It's actually been spackled over there, but that says plate glass mirror. And we also see here that he was an artist of sorts with a little Mickey Mouse. Not that this is not necessarily Chil himself, but whoever he had working for. And as you can see the fireplace in the mirror, and as we step back, you see a very strong resemblance to the actual drawing on the wall. And as we go further on here, you can see there's a light switch covered over on the family room entrance, and that used to be a screen enclosed porch, so this was most likely the light switch into the family room. And as you can see, I also had some troubles on this wall. I had to actually strip the paint. You can see the outside paint in that wall. That particular wall is taking a lot of effort. Also, one other point I wanted to show you is there's two spackle marks here too, up here, that have been covered over. One there, and then you have the electrical outlet right below it, and one here with an electrical outlet. And apparently there must have been some kind of sconces, light fixtures that went right into the lights and then were controlled by this switch over here. So I guess the owners before us, which were the original owners, decided they didn't like that. Although you can still control the outlets from this switch, they covered over the sconce holes, the sconce holders. Okay, just to give you a quick tour of what we've done so far in 2 years. As far as we're concerned, it's not enough, but we have made progress. This is the family room, and if you can see here, I zoom in on these curtains here. Cheryl made these curtains for the family room. Did an excellent job, and as you can see, they are identical with the couch, and again, she did a great job. So this room, given the living room, has been quite a welcome to have this room back here. This is our acquisition from our friends Mark and Trish, a nice piano, which I'm slowly learning how to play. And on the video we have King Cole's Party. And over here we have the person watching King Cole's Party, that's Sarah Ashley Herman. Say hi. Hi. Okay. And as we move in, back into the living room, excuse the plastic that's lost out of the other rooms, we move into our actually most recently done over room, and that is the powder room downstairs. This was quite a job last winter, and what we did is we carpeted it, and as you can see also from the last time there was a door here. There's no longer a door here, so you walk right into a storage area. We put in a tile ceiling, a new light fixture. Cheryl did the wallpaper. We painted, took off the wallpaper, and then in here, just turn on the light. We put in a new sink here. And Cheryl's idea here with the border, very nice. And over here, you can see there's a new picture that just put up, and you catch this intricate bow, but Cheryl actually made this. Very nice. It just so happens to match the curtain that she also made. So she's been quite handy in making these things that really are adding nice touches to the rooms. As you can see, the windows all painted and everything's cleaned up. And as we move out of the powder room, back into the hallway, we enter the kitchen. This kitchen has been totally renovated since we moved in, and it's quite a difference. If you recall from earlier, you can see that there used to be a wall right here that closed off that screen-enclosed porch. This screen-enclosed porch has now been eliminated, the wall eliminated, and the floor was left. This is the original blue stone floor, and we've made this a nice little breakfast nook. And we'll have to show you another time, but you can see as I turn on the light, this opens to the backyard, and we have a nice slate patio back here. That's for another time when it's light out. And as you look all the way down here, you can see the nice kitchen and a nice sink, which actually is where the breakfast table used to be. And the stove covers up what used to be a window. So we eliminated one window in here, but added a lot of wall space in the process. And Cheryl convinced me, smartly so, to put in a new window here, which made a big difference. And again, catch the little touches of Cheryl that really made a difference here. And that is the stenciling here in this room. It's very nice. And here you get a glimpse of the messy dining room. And let's go back into the hallway and up the stairs. And as you can see, we still have this hallway left intact from when we moved in. We got that banister there that in the previous video I said I'd like to eliminate. I've decided now that I like the original work. It is quite unusual, and I've decided that it's unique enough that I think I'd rather keep it. Now to show you Sarah's room, or Sarah's old room, and what we did in here, again, Cheryl did a tremendous job in here, and it's since been rearranged since Sarah's lived here to accommodate this bed from the other room that we put in here. But you still get the flavor. Just to give you an idea of what we did, let me zoom in here on what Cheryl did. She did a great job on the stenciling. See that? Horses all on there. It would have helped if I was all the way. Yeah, you can see the built-ins. We took off the paint. It's a bird from Venezuela. And again, more built-in drawers on this side. So this made a big difference in this room. So this used to be wallpapered, so we painted in here. We painted in the kitchen that used to be wallpapered. And we painted mostly in the powder room downstairs. This is Sarah's new room. This is my old beds, and that's Sarah's bed over there. Her dresser. This room has to be done over sometime too. And I guess I should show you the upstairs bathroom, which has been done over too. The ceiling was fun. That's a new ceiling, new light fixtures, and we have mini blinds. So Cheryl's idea turned out very nice. It's the nice curtain around the bathtub, wallpaper that Cheryl and I did. Turned out pretty nice. And the bath was regrouted. And the fixtures were all cleaned up, and everything was in good enough shape, and that we kept it as original. And apparently I heard from the neighbor, the company that manufactures this is still in existence, although you can't see it. Up in the ceiling here we have a heat lamp, an exhaust fan that we added. It makes for a more modern bathroom. And as we leave the bathroom, just to give you a quick peek into a decorated master bedroom. This room hasn't been done over, but this is how we live now. In fact, this room is not in bad shape. That okay, there's my bureau. We have more built-in drawers over there. There's Cheryl's bureau, and there's 3 closets and an additional storage closet in here. And one is Cheryl's closet. I made it into a double closet. And she now has can't say, almost sufficient space for her copious amounts of clothes. And let me just take you downstairs again. I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't realize that I had the zoom on in the kitchen, just to give you another glimpse of the kitchen. Without the zoom on, you can see it's our favorite room right now, and it's really quite nice. And what's nice here is it's... Well, it's May 15th, 1990. I just filmed a little bit. This is our pond that we've had set up here. Let's see, we got a little waterfall. And down there's some pretty lilies. And if you look closely there, you can see there's the whitefish. And some red ones too, but they do get scared. And I also wanted to show you some of the landscaping we're doing here. This is not done yet, but as you can see, there's piles of dirt. These two trees we're planning on cutting down. If you look at this, we're going to build this all up. And just to quickly zoom in over here, you can see the rhododendrons on the front and this stone wall that I built. Goes around there, it's more of a retaining wall. I do want to continue it all the way down there. But right now I just have it built right here. I'm going to continue building up this dirt here. I have the lines to try to shape out where the landscaping is going to be.
February 23rd, 1991. Saturday night, and the ground war just broke out, but we're going to give a tour of our living room anyway. This is the living room that's been completed. Completed about a month or two ago, but we just got our final pieces of furniture just recently. Bud, why don't you go ahead and show all the furniture?
Okay, well first as we walk over by the entranceway, you can see the exquisite detail of Cheryl's wallpaper here. And it was beautifully done throughout the entire living room by Cheryl.
And it was Bud's idea to put the two different kinds of wallpaper, making believe that he has a separate hallway, but in essence he really does.
You have the striped wallpaper in the entrance.
Coordinating with the regular
Slightly
overhead.
different wallpaper. And hello. And my beautiful table that I had to have. What kind of table is this? For my hallway entrance, and the mirror where you can see right there is the mantle to the fireplace. With the Valentine cards. And then Cheryl's idea, and a fabulous idea at that, is the sofa table on the front window.
It's a great place to sit and watch the fish.
And just to give you an idea, these are the beautiful curtains, and they match over here with these curtains, and again matches the couch. And as we turn, Cheryl is over here enjoying the fish, which was Bud's idea, right by the sofa table. And as you can see, these guys are having a great time in there. There we go. Can you see it? I think I thinks he's eating there. We got the tomato clown. Come on, stay focused up. And there's the candy angel. And what I'm going to do here again is zoom in on the fish, just to give you an idea what they look like. Well, it's tough to focus. No wonder this thing has a tough time manually. as you can see, fish are enjoying their food. Unfortunately, I can't get it. And there's the candy angel coming out too. Okay. And as we move along here, Cheryl, we have our ugly stereo case in stereo. It's a beautiful picture of the cave. And then, as you can see, the beautiful lamp that Cheryl picked up at the flea market that looks like it was hand painted to match the couch. Another beautiful selection. And also, as you can see, I've got a close-up. I'm going to do it over here. I've got a better background here. This beautiful stiffle lamp here. And behind it, and the windows, you can see they look practically brand new. These are the old casement windows done to look beautiful again. And we have a sofa table behind the couch here. Was Cheryl's idea. And that comes in nice to keeps our nice plants on. Our fluorescent light back there, and over here in this corner of the room is the desk that we keep the bills at and other sundry items with the chair right there. And then over here against the fireplace is the picture table. It has pictures of the beautiful wedding day and our lovely child, and then ourselves as younger individuals. And now, Cheryl, I'd like to talk about the chairs.
These are the chairs that we just had recovered, and Bud picked out the rose damask, and this is the conclusion of our 90s living room.
And what about
Furniture of the 90s.
the carpet?
The carpet. Here we have a Pakistani carpet, Tree of Life, very detailed, and this is our second child, according to Bud, and we're enjoying it.
And then if you look over here in the entrance hall, and unfortunately, maybe again in the entranceway here, filming from a different angle, you can see Cheryl has done a beautiful job wallpapering inside this former bookcase and doing a very nice job to make it a really nice entrance. And then as you go in, you can see here's the fireplace right here again, and you can see the matching design over here below the fireplace. Happens to match this up here. So we tried to keep as many of the original things as we could, but trying to make it as 90s as we can. And the running joke is when somebody comes in here in 2010, they're going to go, oh, what a 90s living room. And I guess that's all, and thank you very much for joining us on our tour. Hi, we're now in the basement. Just wanted to show you what our next project is. This is the other side, and it has a lot of the things that were on the finished side or partially finished side of the basement now over here for storage. Just wanted to point out that we had painted the floor in here, sanded it down and mopped it down, sanded it down, mopped it down, and fixed it all up. And then we've also painted in here. You can see the pretty salmon color, but it's pretty salmon color with the washer and dryer on. We've moved the freezer over here from the other side too. So everything is still easily accessible, but it's just all on the unfinished side here. And I even managed to fix up my work area finally. It's all cleaned up, and you can actually walk in it now, and before
The danger zone.
you couldn't even walk in here. And here we have our Texas plate right there. We needed to hang up somewhere. And as you can see, all my storage is all neatly around. And then over here we have more storage, and everything is in order, readily accessible. And now we will take you over to the finished side. And as we continue our walk out here, as you can see, we're still starting just now to clean up out here. We've already taken out whole heck of a lot of garbage, and there's more garbage to be taken out here. And we're going to have to first take care of the walls and bleach it and paint it. But we're just now getting everything cleaned up still and organized. But you can see this room is quite expansive, and and it has a nice wall. We found 2 plugs where the freezer used to be, which is kind of nice to know that we have 2 additional plugs besides that. We'll still have to probably run some more electricity if we really want to make this functional. Haven't decided exactly what we're going to do with these walls. May have them paneled, do something, but there's just a lot of fungi. There was water in here once, but it's been dry ever since. As you can see, the poured concrete is entirely intact, not one crack at all. So this thing is built to last. And the ceiling does have molding and a real ceiling already. I have to figure out about trying to put some fluorescent lights in here though. But just to give you an idea, we have started and the project has begun. See how long it takes.